Welcome YouTube to my first ever unboxing video. So this is the new 2-meter BDXs from Elite Aerosports. Let's get to it. We all know you didn't want to watch me wrestle with a box, so we're going to open these things a little at a time for you. First up, looks like the fin. Be very careful here. Do more damage than good trying to open these sometimes. We've all been there. Looks like they come with some nice silver backing on the little wing bags. That's a nice touch. It'll keep me going for a while. I think I'm going to get myself a set of pin bags from Bruce Pennington. Don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but he makes some nice bags. I'm going to give him a try. He makes a variety of models. A lot for BVM, pretty much any BVM you would want to get, but you know, lots of other models as well. So, all right, here we go. Fin, nice cutout, pre-mounted rudder horn. So that's nice to see. I'm gonna put this aside for the moment. See what the first stab looks like. So, as you guys probably know, Elite Aerosports makes just about any scheme you could ever dream up. They will do custom, whatever it may be. It's one of the things that they do, other than making an incredibly strong airframe. Never say never, but nearly unbreakable in the air. Seen these guys fly them doing some pretty crazy stuff. Finish on this can only be described as immaculate. Just fantastic. Buffed out. better than any finish that you're going to get on the market. It's not painted in the mold, so that might add a little bit of weight for some people. I fly in Denver, which is 6,000 feet or and above. Density altitude gets really bad, but the few ounces or whatever it may be for something to get a finish like this, it is, in my opinion, even with being a little bit of a weight fanatic, it's really worth it. Take a quick look at the second stab here. Got a little bit crunched down in transport here for the wing bags. Again, not a bad thing. They're not going to fall out on you, so that's the way to go. Got a little piece of fuzz on there. Again, perfect. Couldn't be happier. These are super high quality kits. So next up is going to be the front of the fuselage. Probably some other parts in here. Seems to be what all manufacturers will do. Obviously, I've got a tank, pipe, and other such items that'll have to be in these guys somewhere. Might be in the back half of the fuse for the pipe, I would imagine, but wing tubes, etc. Not sure if they'll be in the front here or not. So, as far as equipment goes, I'm going to use all MKS 599 servos, Powerbox Core for guidance, Powerbox Pioneer for power distribution. Haven't settled on batteries yet because I think that's going to probably depend as much on balance as anything. So that will need to be looked at probably last. But I've got a Cortex Pro that I'll be using with that. Probably going to use the wire loom. Could go S-Bus output. Not really sure yet. There's not a lot of issue with using the S-Bus output instead of the P2 bus. Be using two 26D receivers. So not really giving up much other than some telemetry from the Pioneer itself, which would mainly be just your use of voltage from each battery. So not a large loss of data if you decided to go with the S-Bus output. As you would expect from an item coming from overseas, this came air. For this particular model, it came in 2 boxes. I didn't think you'd want to see me struggle with those boxes, messing around with a bunch of that, so I just took that out. But very, very, very well packed. Super happy with the pack job that we got here. Oh my, you can't see that yet, but I can. It's pretty phenomenal. So I picked this scheme from the available schemes that they have, and it was my favorite. It is from the full scale Extra 300 of Jim Bork. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. But we have the ability to pick anything we want, and I wanted something super bright. This time, I've got some pretty bright airplanes. I think a sport jet should be, basically as bright as possible. As suspected, we've got our linkages in here. Looks like they're pre-made up. That's pretty sweet. And some wing tubes. I'll open those off camera and go with a fully assembled view of this at some point. But the tank is in there. There is a tray pre-installed, spot for the Electron landing gear. When you order your kit, you just let them know whether you want JP gear or Electron gear, whether you get it from them or not, because unlike some of the other models in the past, they will cut the output for you, so that the nose gear cutout is already done. So the tank is mounted loosely, so I'll leave that in there for now. We've got some doublers for the engine rail, which is really nice. You can, if you need a packer to raise it a little bit, it's already pre-cut out of their carbon plate right there for you. So super sweet. So I'm going to jump off here and get the other one up. All right, here is the contents of box number 2. We have some nicely molded foam pieces, keep everything happy during transport. So set these aside for a moment. It'll be the easiest to just pop this out. And on one. Main line number 2. This aside. Might be nice to make a stand with, etc. That's something you're interested in doing. Again, just some dust, nothing from the form of anything on the paint or anything like that. It's fantastic. I don't know if you can see the pipe pre-installed. Perfect fit, as you would expect. So give me a second and we will go on to the wings. All right, BDXs, S for Sheldon, no, not really, for small more than likely, or super, not sure. Either way, it's the 2 meter. This is 2 meters square, so unlike the Havoc EZ, which a friend of mine has and just absolutely loves. He has a Picaro or Picaro and a Rogue, among many other jets, and his Havoc EZ has got to be among the favorite airplanes according to him. So this plane actually has a little bit bigger wing. It's 2 meter by 2 meter, and the elevator, the stabs themselves and the elevators, I don't know about the elevators, might have misspoke there, but the stabs have been enlarged from the larger BDX. So they've kind of scaled that down, if you will, appropriately. So fantastic. Once again, we've got the control horn already done. Immaculate paint, cut out directly for the Electron landing gear. And we have a mount here as well for the flap. So all great news. Once again, some nice foil wing bags. They will do for a while, like I said, until Bruce gets some made for me. But again, pin bags do a great job. Revok, obviously, do a great job. I have 2 fuselage bags. I had 3, but recently just sold a jet to make room for this one. But Revok makes amazing bags. But as you all may know, amazing comes with a premium sometimes, and mainly the shipping to the United States seems to be a bit pricey, but I've always felt it worth it. But I consider Bruce a friend of mine before he started pin bags, and Bruce Pennington is a great dude, and you know, want to give him a shout out and an opportunity to support him in his venture. But I have seen his bags for a Ultra Bandit Evo, and those bags were great. So again, nothing pointing to absolutely having to go with a Revic bag. Okay, wing number 2 is equally fantastic. Cut out perfect. Nice, nice thick carbon plate there. Carbon and plywood. Pablo, if you're listening, since we know this is for an Electron gear set, some pre-drilled holes, even pilot holes, would be fantastic and well appreciated, but not necessary because we all can do that on our own. But who doesn't like a little assistance, right? So I'm going to take a break and put this together and give you a shot of everything. Just a quick note here before moving on and putting this together. Got again all the linkages, nuts, bolts, everything pre-done. They give you the links of what they need to be in the on the web page. Again, you can see this for the rudder, number 30. We know that he's mine. Number 30 for the stabs. We've already got the bolts in there to hold the stab down. When I build, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. They're pretty cool, little surgical trays. Only keep them from positive surgery, so nobody got harmed in the making of this film. But they're nice to set around and keep everything organized. So any kind of tray you have, whether it be cardboard, I definitely recommend doing that. If anybody wants to see an abbreviated build series on this, I've never done one. Again, this is my first YouTube really. Let me know in the comments and I'll consider doing something like that. All right, here it is, BDXs. I haven't put any bolts in. Put 2 bolts here just at the very top so it won't fall apart, but it's not pulled together. Obviously, I'm going to want to get wiring and such for assembly back there. But for now, it's together. It's pretty fantastic. Fit, the finish, totally amazing. Love the checkers on the bottom. I'll give you maybe a little bit of a preview here if I can. Lighting's probably not too good, but got the nice checkers on the bottom of the aircraft. Tank was installed as stated. I'm probably going to run a bead of silicone on there. There's the little packers and the front. So again, I hope everybody has enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed getting the plane. And I will do a short abbreviated build series. If anybody's interested in that, you can certainly try to do that. I build really slow, so it'll take a long time. But if you want that, just let me know. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.